Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in for this video. This is going to be a really fun spin on a normal smoky eye because I'm using a bright corally orange shade. So chances are you've got that color maybe in your wardrobe for spring and summer coming up, so this will totally work for that. It'll work for any sort of bronzy look you've got going on elsewhere on your face. So if you want to see how I put it together, keep watching. Okay guys, step one, we're going to take our MAC Rubenesque paint pot, a pretty peachy goldeny tone, which will work really well with what we're going for here. And just go ahead and spread that all over your eyelid and kind of up basically onto the rest of your eye area, but just concentrate it on the lid. Next we're going to move on to our shadow, and we're using our Coastal Scents 42 Double Stack Shimmer palette, and we're going to be using this shade right down here. It's kind of like a pinky orange, just a really vivid coral shade, and we're just going to kind of go nuts packing that on our lids. So just pack it on an eyeshadow brush. I'm going to use my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and the color is going to be pretty intense. But, you know, don't worry about it. We're going to kind of work with it and make it kind of wearable while also letting some of that color shine through. So just get that all over your lid, and once you've pretty much got it concentrated there, think about sort of blending it upward a little bit, kind of into your crease and beyond just a bit. I know it's going to seem really strange to have that orange or that coral there, but I promise it'll work out in the end. Now once you've got that there, we're going to go back to our palette and grab another kind of goldeny orange shade. This one right here is going to basically sort of be a highlight shade, but then we're going to do an ultimately the highlight with this white shade right under our brow bone. So I'm going to go ahead and go through those steps. I'm just taking my Sephora rounded crease brush, just a nice fluffy brush that will kind of diffuse that color, and this is the sort of yellowy orange shade. So just blend that really well. It's also serving to blend out the border of that orange there. And then if you want to take that white, and I just kind of use that going right under my eyebrow, just highlighting the brow a little bit. Just like that. Okay, so you can obviously tell that we've added some darkness in here just to kind of make the eye a little bit more wearable and not just stark orange. So also in this palette is a really nice shimmery black shade right here. So that's what I'm going to use to basically start shaping and contouring. So I'm going to use for this my CVS Essence of Beauty rounded crease. It's my fine contour brush from Essence of Beauty, and those are available at CVS. That's what I meant to say. And I'm basically with this gonna just start working it into the crease. And kind of, while I'm blending it side to side like that windshield wiper motion, I'm also going sort of up and down just to kind of blend down onto the color a little bit. Okay? So just basically first try to get it in your crease and then start thinking about an outer V. Okay, so it's pretty much, I've used up what's on my brush now. I'm going to go back for a little bit more. You really do want to be careful with, you know, anytime you're incorporating a black shade and you're kind of trying to use it somewhat sparingly over some colorful shades. You know, you don't want to go overboard and make your color look too muddy. You just want to create that contrast. You know, sometimes it takes something dark next to your bright shade to make your bright shade even more complemented. You know what I mean? So we're working it out there, kind of creating an outer V, and we may come back to our dark shadow in a moment once we get our liner there, and then that will kind of cause us to reevaluate the shape of our eye, basically, because we will wing it out a little bit. I'm using my Luscious black liquid liner, and this is just a really rich liner, and it does last quite a long time too, so I've been pretty impressed with this. So I've got it out here. It's got a little brush tip applicator, and I'm just going to go inner corner to outer corner with this. And this apply is really smooth, and the little brush holds quite a bit of product, so that can be nice and convenient so you don't have to go back too many times to your container there. And we're just continuing outward just a bit here. Just go wherever you're comfortable in terms of that line, but I'm going out just a little bit, and you can see that it's kind of making sense with where we have that shadow. And now I'm going to come in with my black pencil liner. It's Revlon Colorstay in black, and I'm just going to connect right in with the liquid, and then basically just kind of smudge that right in my lower lash line. Sorry. And all the way into the inner corner. And there you go. To go over our liner a little bit, I'm going to take some of that black shadow shade and just use that to go over and kind of set our lower liner here. Just like so. And then in a second here, since this one's got all this dark color on it, I'm going to grab a different liner brush and go back to that sort of yellowish orange shade that was really shimmery that we sort of used as a highlight. And I'm going to just put some of that in here in the inner corner just to brighten this up a bit. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes, hold it there for about 15 seconds. Then I'm going to use my Too Faced Lash Injection Mascara and apply that to your top and bottom lashes. Then I'm going to apply some false eyelashes. It'll be the Ardell number 106. And I will join you back here after I get those steps finished. Alright guys, we're back. Here's the finished look. I hope you like it. It's just a totally different spin on a normal smoky eye. It's kind of more glamorous because we did add on the false lashes and smoke it out a little bit, but I think it's a great summer look because you're incorporating just a really warm shade for the season. And in terms of what's on my lips, let's see, I used my NYC lipstick here. This shade is Caramel, and it's the, it's a certain kind. It's the Ultra Last Lip Wear. And so that's just kind of like a, I don't know, sort of a coppery nude shade. And then I went over it with my Be Luscious Liquid Luster in Euphoric. So a really super pretty coral sparkly shade. And then on the rest of my makeup, I used both sides of this. I used my Rimmel Lasting Finish foundation, and then I used both sides of this Sonia Kashuk bronzer duo. It's got the golden cream bronzer here, which I already had in a different, just that solid. And then I found this that had that and this pretty corally blush. So I used both of those, went over it with my Milani Minerals blush in Mai Tai, a really pretty corally shade there, and just used a little bit of highlighter. I used the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips in Waikiki Glow and just kind of went over that, and so I think it just really keeps it a fresh kind of dewy look with sort of a more dramatic eye. So I hope you guys like this tutorial and have a great day.